Alright, y'all, what's up, you guys? This is your boy Scotty, and you're watching my review on Basketball Wives LA Season 5, Episodes 2 and 3, because they gave us 2 episodes tonight. So, of course, we're going to talk about both of them in one damn video. Oh my god. Let's just get into it because I was thoroughly entertained by both episodes. So, I'm going to talk about what the hell I want to talk about. So, we're going to start off in Episode 2, where Jackie and Angel, they discuss Angel's beef with Malaysia. My whole point with Angel is I really don't understand why the fuck she needs to be acknowledged by Malaysia so much. My thing about it is, if you don't fuck with somebody, why do you even want to be acknowledged by them? Why do you even want to be spoken to by them? Why do you even want to be in the same room as them? I don't understand. I feel like this. If I don't fuck with you, I don't need your respect. If I don't fuck with you, I don't need to be acknowledged by you. If I don't fuck with you, you there, I'm here, you're there, I don't see you. That's how I feel. So I don't really understand why the fuck does Angel needs to be acknowledged by someone she clearly don't care for and someone that clearly don't care for her. Like just all that time I saw her sitting down talking to Jackie, I'm sitting up there like this bitch don't fuck with you and you don't fuck with her either. So why do you need her respect? I don't understand it. And I'm not even sitting up here trying to say that Malaysia is right in being a bitch, because she is kind of being a bitch. But at the same time, Angel, you don't fuck with her. So I don't get why the fuck you need for her to acknowledge you so fucking bad. I don't even understand it. You sound pathetic to me. Like, I don't even get why you need that acknowledgement at all. I don't. And then Jackie, of course, stirring the pot as usual, talking about some shit she ain't have to even talk about. So then we get into Tammy and Reggie. They move into LA because Tammy felt like she wasn't making no money in Houston, so they decided to move in LA. And she's talking about the fact that she wants to give Reggie a baby. He's 17 years younger than she is, so she feels like she got to give it to him. You know what I mean? But that's all really what's going on in that scene. I don't really care about Tammy and her relationship. So we're gonna talk about Duffy, who's getting on my nerves at this point. But okay. Brandy introduces Duffy to Angel Brinks because Duffy clearly likes Angel Brinks' clothing and everything like that. And despite the fact that Brandy has an issue with Angel, she still decided, she still made it a meeting, set up a meeting for Angel and Duffy to meet. So even to the point where Brandy invited Angel to Duffy's welcome to LA party. You know what I mean? And Angel was kind of surprised by it, but she felt like they were making progress due to the fact that she was invited to a party that Brandy was throwing. So Malaysia was having dinner with her sister Crystal, who I remember seeing on the first season. And she was basically talking about her life as a single mother, single parent, single woman. You know what I mean? And how she has to now be the man and the woman of the house. She has to do this. She has to do the things that Gennaro used to do. And sometimes she feels herself wanting to call Gennaro on the phone and see, hey, how do you do this? How the fuck did you? You know what I'm saying? Which is understandable because she's not used to playing both roles, and I'm pretty sure that's a difficult thing to be, to adapt to, being someone that was married for a long time. So then they talk about Angel. And I've told y'all before, I don't fuck with Angel. I mean, this little sweet, innocent act she gives people, I mean, it's cute, but it's fucking annoying and irritating. She just wants to be accepted so bad. And like Malaysia said, if I don't want to fuck with you, I don't have to. Well, like, why do you want to be addressed? And then you get on the radio saying you will punch Malaysia in the face when you know that you won't. So I'm just sitting up here wondering, like, this whole Angel versus Malaysia thing is pretty annoying because this whole beef is so stupid. All because Malaysia didn't want to wear her dress. And she felt like the dress wasn't suitable for what she was trying to do. Why the fuck you so upset? I don't get it. But whatever. So we get to Duffy's party. The girls are there, Jackie's there, Angel is there. They bring Angel Love to the party. Who I like. I do like Angel Love, whatever. So Malaysia comes in. She really doesn't want to be there. But she comes in, she speaks to everybody but Angel. And Angel feels a way about it. I'm so tired of the disrespect. I'm so tired of the disrespect. Why would she acknowledge me? I need to be acknowledged by Malaysia. Why do you need to be acknowledged by her? Like, I don't get it. If you don't fuck with her, Why do you need to be acknowledged by someone you don't fuck with? Honestly. Because if I'm at a party and I'm around somebody I don't like, depending on how I feel that day, I'm not gonna speak to you. We don't really fuck with each other. It's some people that I don't like that I can be cordial to, and it's some people that I absolutely despise that I won't be cordial with. I can be cordial to you. For me, being cordial is this: it's either me A, speaking to you even though I don't fuck with you, or B, coexisting. You can coexist with a motherfucker. And what I mean by coexisting is I don't have to speak to you. Long as I'm not trying to chin check you or punch you in the mouth, we good. That's coexisting. I can be in the room with your motherfucking ass and not do shit to you. That's coexisting. So my thing about it is I don't see why Angel's so hell bent on being acknowledged by this bitch. You don't fuck with her. You don't like her. Why do you need to be acknowledged by her? I don't understand. I don't think I'll ever understand. So then everybody, Duffy doesn't like her attitude, and Duffy just getting on my nerves at this point. I just feel like she's looking for any damn reason to dislike this girl. I mean, it's already been known to man that she don't like Angel. She wasn't even gonna come to this fucking party, but she knew that if she didn't come, it was gonna make her look bad if she didn't come. Especially, she didn't want to let Brandy down, so she came. She didn't have to come to this motherfucker. She didn't want to be around this bitch. She wasn't ready to be around this bitch. So therefore, she didn't even have to be at this motherfucker. She came, showed her face for a few minutes, and she left. Any real human would have done it, especially when you're in a volatile situation. In your opinion, a volatile situation, you're around someone you don't even like. So with that being said, you know what I mean? I don't even get why everybody's so hell bent on Malaysia being around this bitch. And when Malaysia was leaving, you know what I mean? Jackie and Brandy trying to make her come back in the damn party when she clearly said she doesn't want to be around Angel. Why does she have to be around Angel? I don't get it. If you don't like this girl, if she don't like this girl, why are y'all forcing her to be around her? Like, I don't even understand it. But the only thing I will fault Malaysia for is the fact that she told Brandy that her party was lame. That's the only thing that I will fault her for, because she was wrong for that. She didn't have to say that shit. You know what I mean? Only thing she had to say was, I don't want to be around Angel. Let me go. Y'all can't make me go the fuck back in there. It is what it is. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? But she did overdo it with that. She really did. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm just annoyed that everybody want this girl to be around Angel when she clearly doesn't want to be around her. If she don't want to be around this bitch, don't make her be around. Like, I don't understand. So we get into episode 3. And Brandy and Malaysia, they have a talk. And Brandy pretty much told Malaysia how she felt about the situation, and Malaysia was like, well, I be in one of my little moods or whatever. And so that's when Brandy informs Malaysia that Jackie started all that mess. You know what I'm saying? She had made up a lie. Well, Brandy had made up a lie saying that the reason why Malaysia left was because of her kids. So just to keep the drama down, because if Duffy knew why she really left, Duffy of course would have had something to say. But Jackie had to be the noble one to tell the truth. She wasn't telling the truth to keep it real. She was telling the truth to be messy. You know what I mean? Because Jackie is a messy ass bitch. She got to keep up the drama somehow, and she know exactly what she doing. So that's just what it is. And Jackie even brought up Angel to Malaysia already, knowing that Malaysia and Angel don't fucking like each other. So I'm already over Jackie. Like, she already stirring up mess already. I'm not here for it. So then, Jackie, Duffy, and Brandy. No. Jackie introduces Angel Love. I almost got it mixed up. Jackie introduces Angel Love to Tammy. They get to know each other. Tammy was apprehensive about meeting Angel because of the simple fact that she don't like to meet new people, as we've seen on Basketball Wives in Miami, because she always run the motherfuckers away. But whatever. So apparently she takes a liking to Angel Love, but she feels like Brandy owes Shaunie a fucking apology. And this is what's pissing me off with every fucking body, especially on social media. Everybody keeps saying, I'm not gonna go there yet. I'm gonna wait on them. But yeah, she feels like she owes Shaunie an apology. Jackie feels the same way. I feel like Brandy don't owe that bitch shit. I don't give a fuck who the fuck Shaunie thinks she is. Brandy don't owe you no fucking apology. You were a bitch, and she called you one. She called you what you needed to be called, which was a bitch. You are a fucking bitch. You're a passive aggressive ass bitch. You're a messy ass bitch, and you bringing Tammy on to be your bitch because she's gonna forever be your bitch due to the fact that you rescued her from the EBT cars in the motherfucking fifth floor of the projects, bitch. That's why you gonna always be her bitch. So have a seat. I'm just over this. Shaunie is owed an apology and all that shit. She ain't owed a motherfucking thing but a dime in a day. Fuck y'all. You know what I mean? Fuck y'all and everybody who thinks she owes her one. I just don't think, fuck that. And then Jackie was talking all this shit about Brandy. But then the next scene, she out here working out with Brandy and Duffy. She's such a fake, messy old bitch. It ain't got nothing else to do with herself but to be messy and an old bitch. So Duffy goes in on Brandy, basically saying that Malaysia ain't her real friend and this and that. And I don't think that Malaysia is not her real friend. You know, sometimes we have friends in our lives that we consider close friends, but they got fucked up ways. So that doesn't really make them not your real friend. I do think that Malaysia is Brandy's real friend, but Malaysia is probably one of those friends that got fucked up ways. I have a friend that I feel like is my real friend. They are there when it matters, but they got fucked up ways that I don't necessarily like. And I think that's what it is. But Duffy already got her own opinion about Malaysia because she don't fucking like her for her own reasons. So she's gonna put it in her head that she don't, you know, she's not her real friend. I think Duffy going too far with that. I mean, she's still mad because she didn't get a hug. Duffy getting on my nerves with this Malaysia shit. She honestly is. For real. So then, you know, Tammy meets up with Malaysia, and they discuss Shaunie and Brandy's beef, and she keeps telling everybody that wants that would sit there and listen that Shaunie is owed an apology. And again, I don't think she's owed a motherfucking thing. She is a passive aggressive ass bitch. She thinks just because she's the executive producer, she can treat everybody a certain way, and she really can't. So I'm not here for that, and I'm not trying to hear any of it. She don't owe that bitch shit at all. And you know, Tammy told Malaysia that she should have a conversation with Angel about their beef. And I do think they do need to have one, but is it really needed? Because Angel has already made her fucking opinion known. She feels disrespected by Malaysia because she's not acknowledging her. But okay. So then we get into Angel and Duffy. Duffy and Angel sitting up here talking about Malaysia like a dog, talking about her attitude and how she thinks she's better than everybody. And I already see that these two are going to be a match made in fucking hell because they're bonding over a bitch that they don't even like. I hate shit like that. So then we get into Angel and Malaysia. They finally had their conversation. Nothing is really solved. It's just the fact that Malaysia don't fuck with you. Just when you hear her name, keep silent. You know what I mean? Like you talking about she was bashing you and she said all this. I'm trying to figure out where's the bashing because all she said was that she looked like a sexed up Power Ranger when all she was trying to do is sell a bedding line. And then Angel talking about where's her bedding line in department stores when I didn't even know that Angel Brinks even existed or was a fucking fashion designer until Drea brought her ass on the show. So Angel, please have a seat with your mongoose looking ass. I don't like that bitch. She tries so hard. She's such a confessional gangster. You know what I mean? Like you ain't nobody's intimidation. Shut the fuck up, bitch. I don't like her at all. So they got two by two. They got two scenes going back and forth with Malaysia and Brandy and Angel and Shaunie. First of all, Angel invites Shaunie to her event. That's what she does. She invites her to the event, and then she also talked about Malaysia in her conversation, how she doesn't like to talk about her, but she feels like Malaysia thinks she's better than them, better than her. And then, you know, Malaysia tells Brandy that there is no beef, she just don't fuck with Angel, and she doesn't want to fuck with Angel, period. So then she goes on to tell Brandy about the conversation that she had with Tammy about how everybody feels like she should apologize to Shaunie. And that's when Shaunie tells Angel that, you know, she feels disrespected by Brandy. But this brings me back to my original point. I'm so sick of everybody thinking that Brandy owes Shaunie anything just because she's a self-proclaimed boss and she's the executive producer. Bitch, if you was really the boss like you say you are, Brandy wouldn't even be back on the show. You even said on your own that you wanted her gone, but VH1 brought her ass the fuck back. Meaning you don't have that much control as you think you do. Yes, it's your show, it's your franchise, but when you once you pitch an idea to a network and you sell it to them, they own this show. You are just one of many motherfuckers sitting in a room, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, who the fuck do you think you are? I don't give a fuck who cuts who check. At the end of the day, Brandy don't owe you shit. If you gonna sit up there and get in front of that camera, your wig is up for grabs like everybody else is. If you're a boss, you don't fraternize with your motherfucking, with your workers, with your fucking employees, if that's the case. You should sit behind the camera. That's all you should have did. But you want to be in front of the camera and tell everybody else what the fuck to do. So, bitch, please. You ain't nobody boss. Brandy don't owe you shit. And I'm tired of everybody thinking that she does. She don't owe you no fucking apology. You were called out. You were a bitch. You were being a bitch. And you got called out. And you can't fucking handle it. And you want to use your your EP card as a way to get back at her. And as a way to show that you a boss. But you didn't show shit because VH1 said no. Fuck you. So then we get into Angel's event. You know, all the girls are there. Malaysia isn't there though. And Brandy comes along, and Tammy comes in, and you know it's very awkward between her and Brandy and Angel Love and all of that stuff. And Angel Love was saying that Brandy was rude and a bitch to her because she told her to stay out the conversation, that she don't need to know anything because she's not involved and everything like that. But then when it comes along, there's Shaunie coming. Oh, all hell break loose. You could see the look on Brandy's face when she heard that Shaunie was coming in the building, and I would too. I mean, I'm tired of hearing about Shaunie and Brandy for real. I really am. I don't think that she owe that bitch shit. At the end of the day, fuck Shaunie. I don't give a fuck who the fuck y'all think she is. She don't owe her shit. Though nobody need to be disrespected by nobody. We can talk about our bosses all we want to, but a boss ain't gonna never disrespect me. Like my district manager, he don't fucking like me right now because I always stand up to his motherfucking ass. If I feel entitled to something, I'm gonna speak up on it. If I feel disrespected, I'm gonna speak up on it. I don't give a fuck who you are. Just because you're the boss don't give you the right to disrespect me. You know what I mean? So fuck that shit. At the end of the day, fuck Shaunie. I'm not even trying to hear this shit about how she the boss and how Brandy act like she don't know who cut her check. Fuck Shaunie. Shit, fuck that bitch. Whatever. So, but y'all, I'm done with this. I'm over it. Follow me on Twitter at Mr. _ still standing without the G. My Instagram is Scotty _ nature. And my Snapchat, my favorite piece of social media, is Scotty26. I need to utilize my Facebook fan page more often now. I've been thinking about doing it, but you know, next video you're gonna see Love and Hip Hop Atlanta season finale. That's gonna be the next video you see. And I'm out of here, y'all. Good night. Peace.